No. Dude. I was already sad enough when, like, when he first got the Masters Cup win, and when finding out that he will be leaving, but now it's real. Fucked up. I'm actually sad. I'm actually sad now. I don't know what to make of it. It's a weird feeling. But, yeah. Oof. You know, it's just, you know, it's sad. I don't know. Okay, I do have to eat though. So, thinking I take a look, we take a look into this video, but we may not finish it. Which is this one. Pause. The ultimate route of speedrunning. I believe this is Yu-Gi-Oh related. Yes, from 1999. Okay. I'm not committing to this because it's 33 minutes, but we'll see.
Hello there. Allow me to take you back and tell you the story about a little game known as Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories.
Tell me
It's a game
it.
released in 1999 for the original PlayStation, and for the past decade or so, this game has taken the world of speedrunning by storm. Forbidden Memories was everywhere. It was...
Is this the one that has the meme of the opponent like drawing their whole deck and getting fuck? The guy that obliterates? How am I forgetting his name? The 5-card guy? Exodia. There it is, that one. Is that what this one's from? Might be from a different one, I'm not sure. I'm talking like the old one. Like the old internet meme, not the current. I'm pretty sure I've seen it in newer versions, but anyway. Hold on a second. Anyway.
practically impossible to avoid,
Okay.
even if you tried. It seemed like everyone had a friend who had tried running the game, and if not, you probably stumbled upon the game in a stream somewhere.
That's not true.
It was like a plague that
I definitely
spread to
have
all
not
corners
seen
of the
anyone run
speedrunning
it.
community. It didn't matter if you were a PlayStation, Nintendo, or PC guy, Forbidden Memories had an allure to it. But what was it that drew people to the game and gave it such an infamous reputation? Today, I hope to answer this question as we dive into the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, the ultimate roulette of speedrunning.
I mean, it's a card game. It's gotta have a crazy amount of RNG. Even if you can make the deck. That was a pretty fire intro, though.
Speedruns Live.
Does this game, or not this game, Yu-Gi-Oh? Are Yu-Gi-Oh!
A place where many of my videos
cards,
seem
or
to
are they
start.
40?
A classic website used for finding streams related to speedrunning and racing your friends
Damn, I
in your
remember
favorite
these.
games. As the
old
legend goes, a
SRL.
speedrunner by the name of BJ was streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories casually on their Twitch page. BJ was most commonly associated with speedrunning the Spyro games, and that's mainly what the runner SSBM Stuff, aka Saboom, followed him for. Saboom had played Forbidden Memories when he was a kid and was pleasantly surprised to see BJ streaming the game, as memories from his youth came rushing back, reminding him of how much he loved the game. The following day, BJ and Saboom, along with runner DSmon, would see who could beat the game's world tournament the fastest. This race took place
not so
all the way
bad.
back in January
2
of
hours?
2013, and is the first recorded race of the game on Speedruns Live. Looking at the player comments, it seemed like the guys had fun, and we can presume they were all together in a voice call on Skype, chatting it up. This was effectively the birth of the game, but eventually someone was going to be brave enough to race the full game. To take it just that one
How
step
much longer
further.
is the full game?
And we only have to look 2 races above, where 5 players would attempt just that. And
What the
this
fuck?
paints an entirely different picture. A 12-hour completion, a 21-hour completion,
insane.
and 3 forfeits. This was the first proper attempt at beating Forbidden Memories in a speedy setting. And out of the 5, Saboom's attempt would go on to be somewhat of an urban tale. As the story goes, Saboom's attempt was an absolute endurance test, spanning over 30 hours of continuous play before finally throwing in the towel from exhaustion. During this stream, 1,000 viewers witnessed the madness that was Forbidden
And this is 1,000 back in 2013, so that's a good count.
Memories.
That's a
And
solid
Saboom
count.
would also go on to get partnered due to the viewers he pulled. The 30-hour marathon of a stream is unfortunately lost to time, but many were inspired to give the game a whirl after
Dang it,
watching him
quick.
play it. And so, the seeds were planted, and the rest is history. But what happened during this race to cause such wildly different completion times between first and second?
And whose music
And why
control?
did 3 people forfeit? The answer is that this game is an absolute RNG nightmare. So let's talk about how to play it.
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories does not play
Let's
like your
talk
typical
about it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, but some core concepts still apply. If you're not familiar with any Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatsoever, don't worry, I'll explain the basics of
I'm
dueling in this
loosely
game.
familiar.
Let's take a look at a random duel played by the runner Matt13 against Rex Raptor, one of the first opponents in the game. Every player begins by drawing 5 cards, where you can then begin to summon monsters onto the field.
Yes.
In Forbidden Memories, you can fuse together cards to make stronger monsters by selecting multiple from your hand,
That's
done by
cool.
pressing up on the D-pad.
That's cool. That's
On
cool.
Matt's first turn, he sees that he has a plant and a female card, which makes Queen of Autumn Leaves with 1800 attack. Pretty decent stats for the early game. Rex then plays a card in defense position, as he has nothing strong enough to take down Matt's card. On Matt's second turn, he plays Armored Zombie at 1500 attack, his best option since there aren't any better fusions in his hand. On turn 3, Matt performs a common strategy known as
Karibo.
tossing, also known as cycling to some. Matt selects Karibo and Beaked Snake, but the 2 cards aren't fusible, so the game tosses Karibo out of the game. The sole purpose of this move is to dig for more useful stuff in the deck. Since you always draw until you have 5 cards in your hand, it can be beneficial to get rid of some trash cards that won't be of any use.
That's not how it works in real Yu-Gi-Oh, is it? We need to get Stooner in here. Damn it.
In the following turns, Matt whittles away at Rex until his health points reach 0, winning him the duel. As Matt wins the duel, a couple of stats show at the end.
Alright.
The amount of star chips gained, a form of currency we'll get into later, the card you obtain from winning the duel, and your overall rank for how well you did. Your rank is determined by a plethora of factors, such as speed, amount of fusions, and a lot more. This plays into what card drops from the duelist you fight. There are 3 separate
wow.
so-called drop
There's insane amounts of RNG in this game, just from that alone. The cards you get dropped, what you need to get S rank, which it would require RNG to get good hands to then get S rank possible rounds, and then winning too.
drop pools for each duelist in the game.
Wow.
SNA POW, SNA Tech, and BCD POW Tech. Whatever rank you get will acquire you a random card within that drop pool, although the cards don't all have the same chances of dropping. Going back to Matt's duel, where he got an S-POW on Rex, we can see that he got Ganigumo, which has a 17 in 2048 or 0.83% chance of dropping if you get an S or an A-POW. So we know the basics of dueling, and we know a bit about how the card drops work. So now, let's get into why this game is an absolute RNG fest to speedrun. To begin, your starting
so it
deck
is
is
40
random.
cards.
The 40 cards you get handed to you at the start of the game, well, it's pretty much out of your control. Although, there are a few cards
Starting deck is also randomized. Wow.
that the game has to give you.
crazy.
For example, the game has to give you a removal card. There's a 50% chance that you'll get Raigeki, and 50% you'll get Dark Hole. Raigeki clears all monsters on the opponent's side of the field, whereas Dark Hole clears everything. So Raigeki is slightly preferred, although running with Dark Hole is fine if the rest of the deck is solid. You're also given a field card, where hopefully you'll start with either Mountain or Umi. These cards power up the main monster you'll be looking to fuse later on in this game. If you
I know you're like, why are we watching a Yu-Gi-Oh video when it's, pseudo Pokemon Day because of Ash last episode? Well, I don't have anything. We watched those 2 Did You Know Gaming Pokemon videos, and unless I open up like 50 tabs of PIL to try and find one, it's not happening. So, this video is about the speedrun of Yu-Gi-Oh! True Dual Monster Sealed Memories from 1999 for the PlayStation 1.
If you don't get this one, it's not too big of a deal. The real thing that runners will mostly reset the run
And this game already has insane amounts of RNG. it's crazy.
over is the equip card. Equip cards are exceptionally difficult to obtain, so starting with a good one is a necessity. Out of the 28 equip cards that you can start with, only 5 are viable to continue the run, a 17.86% chance. These are Dark Energy, Beast Fangs, Horn of Light, Dragon Treasure, and Invigoration. If you don't get one, you're better off quitting out to the main menu, resetting the run, and trying for another deck. Then of course we have the monsters, which are a bit of an added bonus. Most runners don't reset if the monster cards are bad, but there are some types that are preferred early on, such as beasts or plants. If your starting deck contains any dragons or thunders, that's a huge bonus, because Forbidden Memory's late game win condition.
Let's go! How was your Friday so far? Did you shop? Are you going to shop? Will you shop until you drop? Those are the questions. I'm gonna put my bowl back though. Driving? What the? That's crazy.
Is the almighty twin-headed Thunder Dragon.
Twin-headed
a strong,
Thunder Dragon.
easily fusible monster at 2800 attack. The reason you need such specific equips and field cards from the starter deck is because those are the cards that work with twin-headed. All of them giving the monster 500 attack and defense each.
Okay.
Once you have your
Driving, then
deck,
shop.
the run begins by losing a scripted duel to Hai Shin, where afterwards you move on to face a bunch of opponents in the World Tournament. Rex Raptor is the first opponent in the tournament, and conveniently, he's easy to beat and drops a bunch of really good stuff. After beating Rex, you can back out to the title screen and enter free duel mode, where you can farm him for drops, which most runners usually do.
Huh.
Again, beating
That's
your
weird.
opponent drops a measly
Nice.
one card, which is one of the reasons this game can take so long to complete. On some runs, you can sit there and farm Rex for 45 minutes without a single useful drop. Whereas on a different run, you could potentially skip the Rex farm if your starting deck is insane enough.
One dragon, 4 thunders, Raigeki, Umi, and Dark Energy. Holy!
What?
Holy moly! Gotta raise at work, Pog? Yo! I don't know. I was gonna try to make some joke about like raise. Just can I have a job where I don't have to work, please? Can I have a job where I work like 3 days, but get paid like I'm working 5? I'll be a streamer. Well, clearly that's not happening. Unless something major changes. If I were to actually be a streamer, I would have to change how I stream. I don't know what I would do exactly. I'm sure there's multiple avenues, but it wouldn't be like what I'm doing now, that's for sure. No one wants to come watch random guy play Pokemon Unite. Or, the hell have I been doing? Mario?
Rex can drop a handful of useful dragons and thunders on SA PAL, such as Crawling Dragon number 2, Dragon
Sash.
Zombie, Oscilla Hero number 2, and Electric Snake to name a few. But he can also
Yu-Gi-Oh card names are so...
drop Beast Fangs on BCD ranks.
Hey, you can't link that on Twitch, it's illegal. I think. Not illegal, but like TOS, I think, right? Also, technically, I mean, if you click that link, you'll see what's there.
Useful on Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Once you're ready to move on from farming, you'll continue through the World Tournament, and the opponents go from pretty easy to decently challenging throughout. Since you don't really have that many Thunders and Dragons at this point in the game to fuse Twin-Headed, your strategy for getting through the World Tournament will usually rely on fusing beasts and females that hover around the 2000 attack
It's so weird that, like, females is a card type.
mark. It's surprisingly addicting to learn all the different fusions and figure out what the best play each turn is. Although,
I mean, I could see that
sometimes
being
a weird
fun.
one-off fusion can occur that you weren't expecting.
What?
What?
That makes Cocoon of Evolution? What the f?
That was funny.
I forgot about that shit, dude. Yo, I fused a fucking Tiger Axe and a Dark Fire Dragon, and it made Cocoon of Evolution.
The first opponent after farming Rex is Weevil. He's easy enough.
Wait, I remember that
Then
guy.
there's Mai, who's
From, like,
not
the
too
anime,
bad.
and then
Bandit
obviously...
Keith has a small chance
And
to play Zoa
that's the America guy.
at 2600 attack, which can be a bit troll, but otherwise he's pretty beatable. Next is Shoddy, who old school runners actually used to farm since he drops a few good Thunders and Dragons, but also Beast Fangs and Umi on BCD ranks. After that is Bakura, who can play Labyrinth Wall or Millennium
Shit.
Shield, both with 3000 defense,
I recognize
which
some
can
of
be
these
annoying
names.
to get around. After that, it's
faces.
Maximilian Pegasus, who at absolute
Yugi boy.
worst can play Meteor Black Dragon, a 3500 attack monster which you have almost no chance of beating at this point in the run unless you draw Raigeki or Dark Hole. Bikuri Box
That
is one of
seems
his more
rough.
common plays at 2300 attack. Tricky to get around too if you don't draw correctly. Pegasus can actually drop Megamorph, which is the best
The hell
equipped
does that
card in
do?
the entire game, giving 1000 attack and defense to any monster as opposed to the usual
God
500
damn.
that the other equips give. The issue with getting this card is that you need an S or an A tech as your ranking from the fight, which is very complicated to achieve and takes a very long time.
What does that even...
Megamorph!
No way.
Holy shit!
No way.
Even if you do it right, Megamorph has a 64 in 2048 chance of
Only
dropping, or
3%?
3.13%. It isn't always a waste though, as other really good things can drop from S or A tagging Pegasus, such as Bright Castle, an equip that works on Twin-Headed, Widespread Ruin, the best trap card in the entire game that kills an opponent when they attack,
Okay.
and Hamburger Recipe. You know, in case you wanted to summon Hungry Burger onto the field.
Let's go,
Please don't be gay.
burgers.
Please. I off.
Get burgered, idiot.
Alright.
Next is Ishtar, who has one of the absolute best drop pools in the entire game. I'm talking dragons with high drop rates, Dragon Treasure, Umi, Spike Sidra, who can be combined with a single Thunder to make Twin-Headed, and Widespread Ruin. She can be pretty annoying to duel though, with a rough 7.5 chance of starting the duel with a Black Skull Dragon at 3200 attack. Pretty much every run
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of saying oof. Like, I get the 3200 is a high number, but I don't really have a great grasp of what, like, an average deck's biggest monster is for as a player. Like 2300, maybe?
run at this point will quit out to the free duel mode and farm Ishtar for hours once they've defeated her to improve their deck. She does have the
Hours?
downside of not dropping any Thunders, but that's where the star chips come in. After each duel, you'll acquire star chips depending on your rank.
Hours?
These can be spent in the password menu on the title screen. Runners usually spend their star chips on Thunders, as dragons are generally easier to obtain
So you enter a password.
through winning
Okay.
duels. After the Ishtar farm,
then
you'll
you
finish the world
exchange.
tournament by facing off against Kaiba, who can also play Labyrinth Wall and Millennium Shield, but also Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not
Classic.
terrible to deal
Blue
with,
Eyes.
especially if you just farmed Ishtar for like 2 hours. At this point, you may have caught on to the fact that our opponents are starting to get pretty unfair, generally summoning monsters that outright beat Twin-Headed in a head-to-head. Cards like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Black Skull Dragon, and Meteor Black Dragon
Those
have
are all
way
rough.
more attack power than Twin-Headed, and usually require an equip to beat, and in the case of MBD, 2 equips. If you think these cards are unfair, we're about to enter the part of the game where things get silly.
Oh, okay. 45,000?
There's 2 paths runners can take from here on out to finish the game. You can choose the Final 7 route or the Final 6 route. The Final 7 route has you fight all of the low and high mages from each shrine, ocean, desert, mountain, forest, and meadow, to then move on to face the Final 7. In the Final 6 route, you take a
Okay.
detour to fight Labyrinth Mage and Seto second before finishing the mages. This knocks the amount of fights you have to do at the end of the game from 7 down to 6. Some people prefer this way because all of the fights at the end of the game are done in a row. If you lose just one fight, even the
Ooh.
very last one, you have to redo them all.
That sounds
It's
brutal.
absurdly punishing, and we'll talk more about it later in the video. It should be mentioned that the Final 6 route isn't necessarily easier by any means. Labyrinth Mage
It's
is
just one less BS run to have to go through.
the
Okay.
first opponent in the game who has everybody's favorite monster in his deck, Gate Guardian, a
Holy
3750 attack monster.
Oh wait, I remember this guy. I've seen this episode or multiple episodes. I remember this guy.
absolutely annihilates you unless you draw Regeki, Dark Hole, Widespread, or 2 equips
You're getting
with a twin
Borger from where?
headed. If you're used to the rules of the official trading card game, it's just so insane to see this guy just put a card with this high attack straight up raw onto the battlefield.
Raw dogging.
Seto second is super unforgiving too. He can play Gate Guardian, MBD, Metal Zoa, Blackluster Soldier, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and a fuck ton of other things too. If
Dude,
you beat
all
them
of those
both,
had
then
3k plus attack. You hope you don't get autobans for the OnlyFan link when people get banned for saying age less than 13. Is that a thing?
cool.
Wendy's,
You don't have to
Wendy's nuts hit your face.
fight Labyrinth Mage
Oh,
later
got
during the
him.
final gauntlet. To unlock the mages, you must visit the Pharaoh's Palace to duel Mage Soldier, a
Got him.
laughably easy opponent at this point in the game. But drop-wise, he does have a 50 in 2048 or 2.44% chance of dropping Dark Energy, an equip
Okay.
that works for Twin-Headed. After beating him, the mages are now unlocked,
You
and
thought
you
the
can
itch thing
tackle
was
them in
true?
any
Oh, I have
order
no
you
idea.
want. The low and high mages of each shrine do need to be completed in a row, but the low mages are a tad easier compared to the high ones. The ocean and desert
Unbanned, you have to email a license.
shrines are the 2 easiest out of the 5, with the only problem being a few strong monsters that high ocean
Wait,
mage
but why
can
would
play.
you wouldn't have a license if you're 14? But aren't you allowed to be on the site if you're over 14? Pretty sure, right? Or is it 16? There's no way it's 18.
Due to them getting a field buff from Umi being the default during these duels. High Mountain Mage has a low chance of playing MBD or Black Skull Dragon on turn
14,
1.
15.
Absolutely devastating cards with the Mountain field buff you begin on, turning them into 4k and 3700 attack monsters.
That's
High
big.
Forest Mage can be an absolutely ridiculous duel at times. His best card is Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, a monster with
Such a
4k
silly
attack
name.
with the help of Forest, which the duel starts with from the beginning. Take a look at this clip from my first run of the game that I did on my Twitch stream the other week.
What is it, the fucking moth from Silent Hill? Oh my god.
He got a
Come
trap
on.
right on time.
Play a fucking magic. Play a magic. You fucking idiot. No! Attack with the moth. Yes! Come on!
Got him.
You? What is it? Not another moth. No! No!
He just gets to have 2?
Would you believe me if I told you that he actually played a third Moth that duel? Yeah, seriously, the duels just get ludicrously difficult at this point in the game. And we're not even at the end yet. Lastly,
Dude, and that's already with them having been doing extra training to get drops for like what 4 hours at this point or something.
for the mages is the Meadow Shrine,
Nuts.
and High Meadow Mage can play good old Gate Guardian. We're used to it at this point, I guess. But not with Sogan on the field. Seriously,
What's a Sogan?
4,250 attack points.
Oh, it's one
How
of the
in
land
God's
things.
name are you supposed to get past this shit? The only thing you can really hope for is Raigeki, Widespread, or perhaps a lucky Easy Mode, as it's called. Easy Mode is a catch-all term in Forbidden Memories, where the opponent will begin by playing a relatively weak monster on their first turn, which gives you a good chance of winning the duel, since they'll continue to play monsters with equal or lower attack if you clear their monster on turn 1. With enough luck,
That's
you'll
weird.
make it past the mages, and now you can either choose to go straight to the final gauntlet, or farm some more to improve your deck. You can go back to Ishtar for more dragons, Widespread, Dragon Treasure, or an Umi, if you have a
I'm trying to think what is the speedrun world record of this game? Like 6 hours? 7 hours? 8 hours? I don't know.
trap card in your possession. You can do Atex on Pegasus for Megamorph or other good stuff. Or you could farm low Meadow Mage for the rare 0.98% chance at
The
an
percentage
MBD
chances for
drop.
these drops are also not high at all.
What?
What?
MBD. What?
MBD
My
pong.
throat device doesn't do the. Ah, there we go, baby. Let's go. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, okay.
Doesn't mean anything.
I Ate Your Pie played this game? I didn't know that.
Screw the rules. I have incredible luck.
MBD and Megamorph severely increase your chances at beating the final gauntlet, but you have to get lucky to get the card,
His run was like 12 hours.
and it is by no means a guaranteed win for the end game. The final gauntlet in Forbidden Memories is without a doubt one of the hardest boss sequences in gaming. The difficulty here is legendary
Okay.
status. If you played this as a kid back in the day, there's almost no way you'd be able to beat it unless you knew about Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon and what equips to use. When speedrunning the game, you go into these
The
bosses
sprite
with the
art.
bare
Or
minimum
it's like
cards,
whatever the
hoping
regular
that
art.
you draw correctly and hoping that the opponents give you easy mode. So how bad can it get?
Okay, here we go.
Let's go over the duelists. In the case of Final 7, Duel 1 is Labyrinth Mage. Strongest card, Gate Guardian. 3750
That doesn't
attack.
seem any different than the other
Duel
one.
2, Sebek. Strongest card, Zoa. 3100 attack with
That
Yami
also.
field buff.
So these are just rematches, but you have to do them all in a row, right? That's what I'm understanding.
Duel 3, Neku. Strongest card, Skull Knight. 3150 attack with Yami field buff. Duel
With
4,
Yami field
Hai
buff,
Shin.
okay.
Strongest card, Gate Guardian.
Gate
3750
Guardian's
attack.
fucked up.
Duel 5, Seto 3rd. Strongest card, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 4500 attack.
That's a lot.
Duel 6, Dark Knight. Strongest card, MBD. 3500 attack.
Okay.
And Duel 7, Nightmare. Strongest card,
Dude, that guy looks sick.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 4500 attack again. It goes without saying that this part of the game is unnecessarily difficult. The worst fight of them all has to be Seto 3rd, who has a 55% chance of beginning the duel with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. If you
That's
somehow
so
manage to take
high.
it down with Widespread or
That's
removals,
so high.
you'll just play another one. Yeah, he has 3 of them. Instant death. There's basically nothing you can do to get past it, with 90% of the decks you'll have during a speedrun. Hai Shin is
Jesus.
also super annoying because his chance of playing Gate Guardian turn 1 is stupidly common. And because his monster is so strong, you only have so many turns to dig for equips, a removal, or MBD if you have one. If you give him control of the board, he often plays Megamorph onto a strong monster, to the point where they exceed 4000 attack, and it becomes near unwinnable from there.
Alright.
God damn.
Don't play another one.
And there it is.
Off! He had another Gate Guardian Megamorph! This is insane! What is he top decking right now?
Nightmare is pretty scary too,
Oof,
because
okay.
like with Seto, he can also play Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The chances aren't as high as on Seto,
Classic speedrunner using like an anime lady opacity behind the timer.
but it's beyond infuriating spending 20 minutes to get to the fight, only to get slapped in the face with an ultimate turn 1. Besides ultimate, Nightmare also has Gate Guardian, MBD, and Moth
He's
in his
got
deck.
everything?
It's a brutal last fight.
How the fuck
Haishin,
do you
Seto,
beat
and
it?
Dark Knight also have access to incredibly devastating magic and trap cards.
The art for Kaiba there. He's like a little too happy.
such as Widespread Ruin, Reverse Trap, Raigeki, Shadow Spell, and Megamorph. Oh, also, the AI literally cheats from Haishin onwards.
What do you mean?
If you play a card face down, the AI is programmed to know which card it is. They can
Okay, that
literally
is
see
cheating.
through it.
That
Not
is
only
cheating.
that, on Haishin onwards, you might see a 5-card hand visually. But these goons have 20 cards in their hand. I'm dead serious. All
Well, I guess that would make sense why he has a 55% chance of having
of this is
Ultimate
happening
Dragon
while you're
turn 1.
listening to some of the most stressful music imaginable. Forbidden Memories does not fuck around.
All right, let me hear it.
No way!
Wait, what?
No! I just got Exodia'd!
To get
Man,
past the final
get
gauntlet,
Exodia'd.
you just need one lucky run. One attempt where everything lines up. And because that almost never happens, having splits that look like this is common. Just
Wait, he went from 5 hours to 13?
finishing the game is an accomplishment. The RNG
6:53! That's so fast! I mean, I did say 6 to 7, but like, still.
is
That's like you have to first run it, I'm assuming.
that bad. But that doesn't mean it's impossible, and some players
motherfuckers
have
must
tried to
grind like
defy the
crazy,
odds.
though.
How far can you push this game if you just have a little bit of luck on your side?
A little bit?
Let's
5
take a look at the
hours?
players who have tried
Yo.
and succeeded.
6 hours seemed doable. 5.
The
though.
first big
That's
world
crazy
record that
luck.
I remember when I first started watching Forbidden Memories was Monopoly Man's 538.24, set back in March of
God
2013.
damn.
A really nice run with 11 dragons, 7 thunders, 1 widespread, and 3 equips. Monopoly Man got 2 of his equips from farming Mage Soldier. Not a bad strat for the time, but one that isn't really common anymore, since drop rates are better understood now.
Wait,
His run
isn't that's like, this was a 2014? His run is one of the best of all time, though.
also featured a
So
first
he
try
got
Final
really
7,
lucky.
which is extremely uncommon to get even to this day. Many players would attempt to beat Monopoly Man's run in the coming months, and at this time, it was a thrilling time to be a spectator of Forbidden
Just cheat
Memories.
like Dream?
Since
True.
the game mostly centered itself around luck, practically anyone could be the next record holder. Given you understand the basics of the game, you just have to get lucky enough, and who knows where good RNG might take you. It was like
That
the Wild
sounds
West,
awful.
where anyone who was doing
To
races
try
on
and run.
speedruns live could snag the record at any moment. Saboom would get very close with a 5:49.45, but the record wouldn't fall until June 2013, where 2
Someone
Brazilian
did do it.
players would lower it by a ton. The Urnator
2
with
Brazilian.
4:53.18,
4
and
hours?
Arcopat with 4:18.58.
Yo!
Yeah, not
How
often
the
you see
fuck
world records being beaten by
did they
over
do
half
that?
an hour. The record would continue to fall, with GFC getting a 4:06.16,
Dude, no
Colin 7
way
with
they're
4 flat
breaking.
56,
They're gonna break
and the
4
Urnator
hours.
again with 3:29.27, set in May of 2014. This record sort of marked the end of an era where, if you wanted the record now, you had to Hail Mary the final gauntlet once you started running out of time for farming. And
That's
then hope you
craziness.
miraculously beat the game. The lower the record falls, the less time future runs have to farm for useful cards you'll need against people like Haishin and Seto. The world record would never see a big drastic improvement until the player Kanik would get the world's first sub 3 hour completion at 2.
How often are these people grinding?
5308.
This is craziness.
This time is still listed as the world record today on speedrun.com. But Forbidden Memories has a big scene over in Japan as well, with their own
Emulator?
leaderboards showcasing times that are faster than most have
Ooh.
done in the West, with the
Okay,
current
okay.
record being a 2:45.32 by the player Onion? Okay. Onion's starting deck was pretty textbook when it comes to the kind of deck you're looking for, with 1 Dragon, 1 Thunder, Raigeki, and Horn of Light. His Rex and Ishtar farms were extremely lucky. Out of the first 3 duels on Rex, 1 drop was Crawling Dragon number 2, and
Solid.
the other Dragon Zombie.
Okay.
On Ishtar, Onion gets a Dragon Treasure on his second duel, a 1.56%
Was your shit.
chance. If that wasn't enough, he then gets another one just 15 minutes later. Having 3 equips by the 1 hour 20 mark is not only very rare, but also ridiculously fast. He then farms until he has 55 starships to buy an Umi, then heads towards the end game. On the mages, Onion's luck continues to pile on, as he gets through them all without losing a single duel,
Wow.
including easy modes on High Mountain Mage, High Forest Mage, and High Meadow Mage. On Final 7,
Easy
Onion makes it
modes.
through the first 3 fights swiftly, but finds himself against 2 Gate Guardians on High Shin. He has Umi out and is in desperate need of drawing an equip with the components for Twin-Headed.
And
Lady Luck is on his side, and he draws exactly that, then proceeds to win the duel. Against Seto, Onion draws
Goddamn.
Umi and an equip on his first turn. If he draws a dragon, he's able to beat any card Seto has except for ultimate. When you're in a
Well, it's
situation like this,
55%
you just
chance.
gotta pray that he doesn't play it.
He didn't.
The
have
blessing was
wow.
granted, and Seto played Gate Guardian.
You had won your
Onion
Game
was
Boy,
able to
forgot
draw
what
his
it's
dragon
called.
2 turns later, and was now past the most difficult fight in the game. The string of good RNG would continue, as Dark Knight played a trap on turn 1 instead of a monster. Dark Knight has 4 traps, where 2 of them are practically useless and impossible to trigger. Which, guess what, is exactly what he played here. Now,
Dude, the amount of like RNG that has been discussed for these runs to happen, it just seems not.
it's the
possible.
very last fight.
It's like actual.
This
dream
is where
shit.
you realize that this is all or nothing. The stars either align right here, or you get sent back 20 minutes to the beginning of Final 7, and miss your shot at the world record. What was Nightmare gonna play this time?
Okay. He was gonna play Ultimate Dragon.
That's it, I guess. I can't beat that. At least, I don't think so.
Unless you draw Umi? No, unless you draw Regeki.
The lottery ticket.
Boom.
Raigeki.
Regeki.
The only card that can get you out of this position. The perfect draw
Easy.
at the perfect time. With 2 ultimate dragons staring him dead in the face, Onion strikes them with thunder and prays he goes easy from here on out. Nightmare's gimmick is that he only plays monsters. He does not have any spells or trap cards which could buy you time to stall. Onion has to hope for an incredible downgrade in attack power. He only has 3,500 life points left, so it's a game of hoping that Nightmare does not play a 3rd ultimate, Gate Guardian, MBD, or Moth. He has
Yeah,
to
that's a
hope
lot of
that in that
options.
20 card hand, not a single one is any of those 4 monsters. The chances are astronomically low,
And
but on this
it
fateful day,
happened.
it really happened. And the rest is history. Black Skull, baby. It's in the bag. And that, my friends, is how lucky you need to get a world record in this game. And to end it all, you get the sweetest victory sound imaginable.
Okay, let's hear it. That wasn't that sweet sounding.
Yep.
Unless there's another
And
sound.
also the credits.
Okay. Whoa, that's cool. It's like constellations. I don't really know what that has to do with Yu-Gi-Oh, but that is cool.
Sometimes, when you least expect it, you'll make it through the final gauntlet. Sometimes
know,
it's with a
oh,
deck
wrong
you
one.
never even thought could do it. It's really difficult to convey just how luck-based this game is,
Clicking the
and
video
how
in
difficult
case
it is to
he
achieve the
wants to
record,
go back and watch
let alone just
some of the
finishing
beginning.
the game. I've been playing this game a bit on my Twitch stream lately, twitch.tv/therixer, and people always ask me what the run length of the game is, and I can never give a straight answer. My first run
That does seem
miraculously beat the
impossible
game
to
in under
answer.
8 hours, an incredibly good time for a first completion. But my 3rd run of the game legitimately took me 19 hours, even with the best deck I've ever had, featuring 14 dragons, 9 thunders, 3 equips, a widespread, an Umi, and an MBD as the cherry on
It
top.
does sound
Final
ridiculous.
6 actually took me over 10 hours to beat, and that's not even that uncommon to see. If we return to the Speedruns Live race results page, it's
Wow,
just
so
hilarious
many
to see the amount
people.
of forfeits present here. Sometimes you just have to surrender. The game can absolutely break your soul, giving you easy modes all the way through the final gauntlet, to then take it away from you right at the end. The game is so unpredictable in its runtime that an any % run has never been showcased at an ESA or Games Done Quick.
Yeah, that's
despite
not surprising, to be honest. Let's be
the
that's not
game's
surprising.
popularity. Although,
Not really
after
possible.
ESA 2016 had concluded, there was an alleged bonus stream with a Forbidden Memories run performed by Mergy with no surviving video. The run apparently went on for 12 hours without finishing. Classic. The Forbidden Memories craze even spread to some bigger names in the scene at the time. The game is just a certified clip generator. The most absurd stuff just seems to happen all the time. And sometimes, you'll get a meme drop every now and then.
What does that mean? The burger?
Oh shit, I got a peacock. That must be because my cock needs to pee right now, so I'm doing walkaway strats on Neku again. I love alcohol.
What?
I don't know. I have 0.
Trent! F***ing Trent! Let's f***ing go! Let's f***ing go, dude!
Who's Trent?
Save! Save, save, save!
Forbidden Memories still has a sizable cult following today. A lot of people speedrun
Dude,
card
that
mods
one
of the game,
SRL like scroll that had like 40 people in it.
where you
That
get
was
more
crazy.
cards than just one from beating an opponent. It does make the drops a bit less significant, but it's far more forgiving when it comes to the time you spend on the run as a whole. Forbidden Memories
RNG
also has a
minute,
ton
huh?
of fan-made ROM hacks that seek the goal of continuing to expand the Forbidden Memories world and keep the fusion system that made the game so memorable. The people just wanted more FM, so the fans got to work. Even
That's
today
pretty
in
cool.
2022 though, vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mod
FM
hack?
speedrunning still has a loyal fan base.
Huh.
People still race the game from time to time, and world record attempts are being streamed on Twitch fairly regularly. Runners Tagger Player
That
and
seems nuts
Matt13
to
have
try to
both
go
had
for a
runs
world
well on
record.
pace to beat Onion's record, but something always goes wrong during the final gauntlet.
Well, of course it
But
does.
my money's on these two players to improve the record.
Why is Chris
or
Pratt
perhaps
up
any
there?
of the top Japanese players. It's difficult to know how active their scene really is with the language barrier and most of them streaming on Nico Video instead of Twitch. It would be silly of me to have a channel dedicated to PlayStation speedrunning lore and not talk about Forbidden
Oh,
Memories.
he's
It's a game
PlayStation
that's gone down in
speedrunner.
history as
Okay.
one of the biggest RNG fests in all of speedrunning. Some people cannot fathom why you would ever run a game like this where nothing is in your control.
Because
On the
nothing
other
is
hand,
in
though,
my control.
you can just sit back and relax, knowing that wherever the game takes you, you're just kind of along for the ride.
I'm sitting here in a tuxedo eating a salad out of the bag, bro.
Forbidden Memories is
That
random
man
enough
has
where
lost
every
his mind.
playthrough of the game is different, and some players love that about the game. I've run games like Ratchet & Clank and Mirror's Edge, both games with extraordinarily high skill ceilings with its depthful movement. And to be honest, it's kinda nice to not have to worry about how well you play all the time. That isn't to say that
I could see
Yu-Gi-Oh!
that.
FM is just play twin-headed and win lol. In the early game, you do need to know a ton of different fusions that you'll mostly learn through trial and error. There is a ton of knowledge you need to know when it comes to attaining certain ranks on specific duelists. There's things like Guardian Stars, drop percentages, memorizing password codes, remembering what
Codes
cards the
seem
opponent
annoying
can
because
play,
they're
and
long
so on.
codes.
RNG is often despised in speedrunning, but without it, games are more likely to reach their final destination. Our journey through
253.
speedrunning is lowering the games that we love in a collaborative effort, but we never stop to think about what happens when we reach the end, when a time simply becomes maxed. Forbidden Memories, having as much RNG as it does, effectively ensures that the game's record history is never ending. You can
I mean-
always get a better starting deck. You can always get better drops. And you can always get luckier on the final gauntlet. To end this piece, may the RNG gods smile upon future speedruns of
Why
this
is there like a
frustrating,
white
absurd,
blemish there?
yet amazing roulette wheel of a game.
Anyway, that shit
Thanks for watching.
sounds
if you
crazy.
like the content,
That shit sounds crazy. Shoutouts to the Rixer, but like THA, not THE. I don't even really know what to say about that. That was just crazy. Are you going shopping after you eat your burger? Your burger? Also, the Pokemon stuff. So sad. Part of why I have Pokemon music going right now. Pokemon. Yeah. Alright, well. For that, let me open package. I mean, it's not really much to open, but stream delay. Okay. So 3 things came in this box. I guess I'll go with the small one first. The earbuds. To replace the purple ones that only have sound coming out of one ear. Now normally, I've gotten the same brand of earbuds, and they tend to last somewhere between 1 to 3 years. Usually like 1.5 though. So I was like, alright, let's try a different one just to see. And apparently these have noise isolation, which I didn't really even notice. But I also don't know if that actually means it does something, or if it just is trying to say like, oh, it fits in your ear well, and so noise is isolated, or if it like actually tries to like play white noise that like cancels other sound or something. I'm not sure, but either way, there's that. And then the next two are Discord tag. Okay. The next two are the same but different. You'll understand. You'll understand in a moment. Because it's two pairs of shoes. Two pairs of shoes. Of running shoes. I've honestly held off too long on getting new shoes. Probably should have gotten them beginning of winter, really. But whatever. It's gotten to this point. So shoes. And was kind of a whole issue trying to figure it out, because the kind that I had before, I was like, okay, let me basically, you know, they make a new shoe of the same line each year typically. That's kind of how running shoes work. Unless they discontinue them or something. So I was like, okay, let's look what's out there. I usually don't buy the newest one because it's usually more expensive than it needs to be. And so I think there was like the 23, the 24, the 25, and the 26 or something. Something like that. And, or maybe 25, 26, 27, 28. And, Mizuno. Wave Rider. 25. The reason I got the 25 is because, the newer ones, a lot of the time what happens is you have a shoe that you like, and then, you know, they make the new editions, but then over time it becomes not the shoe that you like. Because let's say they'll like add too much padding on this side, and like all of a sudden it becomes like an old man New Balance shoe or something, where there's like 3 inches of padding, and you're like, well, that's not what I'm looking to do. So there was multiple colors, usually, but not in my size. So there was only this one in my size, but there was only one of it. Like, normally I would have just gotten 2, but there was only 1. And I was like, well, I still want the 1, so I'm gonna take it. And it's not, I don't really care too much about the color generally anyway, but the bottom is strange. It's almost like camo colored on the bottom. Kind of weird. But like blue camo. I don't know what that means. And now to answer your Y2 pairs. Y2K? No, Y2 pairs. Also that fresh shoe smell though. That fresh shoe smell though. Why do you get 2 pairs? Because if you're sniffer, your shoes will last longer if you switch between them. And it might sound dumb, you're like, why would that? I'm gonna phrase it in a way that will sound possibly dumb, but basically that the shoe will have more time to recover before you use it again if you switch between this and then whatever, you know, the second pair. And from speaking from experience, it has been true that just doing 1 pair versus doing 2 pairs has resulted in like average longer length of the shoes. Then there's also follow-up, like additional stuff, like, oh, you run one day, it gets a little rainy, then the shoes are wet, and unless you throw them in the dryer or something, which you don't really want to do because that's not great for them, then they wouldn't be dry by the next day when you want to, run again or something. But oh, you have a second pair, so then boom. So there's multiple reasons, but the main one is the shoe. Basically, the cushion gets to kind of like go like recover and sort of expand back a little bit. That's how I would phrase it, I guess. So yeah, straight out of the assembly line, right? So yeah, that's these. They do look pretty okay. I almost want to go grab the ones I've been wearing and see how it compares, if it looks that much different. Are these affordable? What brand? So the ones that I got before, I looked it up. So I think, well, you know what? Let me just go grab one. So, yeah, no, I wanted to make sure I did not pay a lot, which is why I didn't go with the newest ones, obviously. I went with ones from like 1 to 3 years ago or whatever. So, this is the new one. And again, this is, I'm saying like new for me, it's called the Wave Rider 25. This is the current / old one. And it is the 23. Very similar. I will say, comparing them, just you can see the thing I'm worried about is the back. It looks like it's a bit more cushion on the heel area, which might be bad, but we'll see. It could also be more of like stylistic rather than actual change, but that's something that kind of have to feel it out. So yeah. Definitely more, but also at the same time, it's like, well, these ones have also probably compacted, right? So how much of a difference is it really? It's still a little bit more, though. Anyway. These ones, when I had got them, I looked on Amazon for when I had paid for them. They were like 70 something. I'm not exactly sure. But 70, whether it was 74, 79, whatever. These ones were a little more. They were like 82. And again, these were the cheapest ones. If the ones that were like the newest edition, 26 or 27, were like 120, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing that shit. even the 80, I was like, that's a little. So okay. So that's these. That's cool and all, but if you remember the early part of the story, there was only one of these quantity, only one of these. So that meant, shit, I gotta find another shoe to get. I don't want to buy a newer one that's cost way more. So what did I do? Well, I looked. I hadn't thrown away a number of my running shoes in a while. So I went and looked at the pile of them. They're like in a bag. And I was like, okay, what other non-Mizuno Wave Riders are in here? And there was Brooks Defiance. Like, okay, let me look up if they're doing Brooks Defiance. They are not. Those were discontinued quite a while ago. They do not make that line anymore. So I'm like, well, fuck. Now I got nothing to work on. So I did a bunch of Googling, some goggling. What shoes are similar to Wave Riders? What are good for, I believe they were calling it neutral? Something? But they squeak. So, looking at dumb articles about it, but then also comparing that to like people on Reddit and random places talking about what shoes they found similar with. People go crazy. Like, you know how there's like the shoe people for like fancy collecting shoes, or like my Jordans or whatever. My Jordans. Or my, what are the Kanye ones? Whatever those ones are called. There's like a different level of, there's like a different subsect of that, which is running shoe people. Where they like have 5 different pair of shoes that they use for different circumstances. And I'm not even talking about racing spikes, I'm just talking about like training shoes. So there, some people go crazy for that stuff. But anyway, I found one that I went with from Saucony. Sock on these nuts. Ooh, got 'em. Ooh, got 'em. Saucony, which I have had Saucony shoes before, I believe, but quite a while ago. But anyway, there was this. I don't know what this jackrabbit part is, because that's not what the line that I'm talking about. What is it? The Ride? Yeah, they call it the Ride. And that's like the name of the line. How like Wave Rider was the Mizuno one. This one's just called the Saucony Ride. And people were saying this one was pretty good. But on Amazon, there were multiple colors in my size, but actually there might not have been that many, like a couple maybe at most. But they were pretty pricey. But then there was one that was a lot lower, like 60-ish. And I was like, huh? Why is this 60? So, not only was it 60 though, like, you know when you're on like Amazon or a site and it has like pictures, multiple pictures, but then if there's multiple colors and you click the colors, the pictures are basically the same, but the colors change because the company does the same style picture for each color, and so the color, you know, it looks basically the same. Colors can be different prices based on demand, etc., etc. But this one was the only one that was, 1, way lower priced, and 2, had a different set of pictures. So I'm already like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little suspicious. You know, Amazon sometimes, like, people sneak in, like, random fucking Chinese people selling under the whatever. And I was like, okay, the picture is scaring me. Let me like actually find real pictures of this thing in the real world. So basically, like, went on eBay or other places to find real pictures of what it looked like, and I'm like, you know, it does look okay. It looks like it kind of fits the bill. Fuck it. I'm going for it. And that's what these are. I don't know what Jackrabbit has to do with anything, but the box says Jackrabbit with Saucony. There's no, like, description of what that means. But here are what they look like. And one thing that stood out from these are that the bottom looks to be, and looked to be when I was looking at it, what's it called when they like absorb daylight and then so at nighttime they like glow in the dark? Oh, it's called glow in the dark. Okay, okay. They have like glow in the dark on the bottom of the shoe. It's that color where you're like, ooh, that looks like weird kind of white, but like yellowish to it. Why does it look like that? And then, oh, it's because it's that glow in the dark shit. And I believe that's what this is. I'm pretty sure. And then I think also the yellow here, not the laces, but the whatever, the tongue, I believe also might be some of that glow in the darkness. Not sure about the Saucony logo, maybe also, but either way. I can't imagine that this will work, but nah, too much natural light still. But yeah, okay. They look not bad. They look not bad. But Here's what they look like compared to the other one. Here they are. Let's do the correct thing. You do 2 of the same sides, so 2 right shoes. I think actually this might be a better view. That actually makes me feel much better. Because the pictures for the Saucony one made it seem like it had a bigger cushion than the Wave Rider, but I mean, from this, it looks like the Wave Rider has a bigger one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The Wave Rider's, though, Saucony's thing looks a bit flatter on the bottom. The heel area, maybe? They're about the same. Actually, should be interesting. One thing that I will say that I didn't like about the Wave Riders I had before, it looks like this might happen here, but who knows, is you look at the bottom of my Wave Rider, you will see that right here there is nothing. Now, why is there nothing? Because it ripped off. It was, you know, like this blue stuff, but it was like a little triangle. And when I would do a stretch where I kind of like put my heel into the ground so then I can do like a stretch, over time it kind of like peeled it up on every single shoe. And I have 2 pairs of them, so every single shoe did this. If I made it closer, you could kind of see where it like peels off and stuff. Yeah, that probably is the easiest view to tell, like, oh, there's like something missing. But I'm hoping it does have a similar kind of triangle there, but not quite the same. Oh, these are opposite shoes. That's confusing. Here we go. You can see the triangle that was sort of there. Here is what this guy is, basically. Except, well, no, it's kind of the same. It should be interesting. Should be interesting to see. You can also just see how similar they are in terms of, like, the bottom of the foot part is basically the same. This part's a little bit smaller, but this part's a little bit longer. Can't reach this one. Like, pokes out compared to this is stops. But they're obviously very similar. They're the same line of shoe. So should be interesting. And what I would probably do, you know, I'd probably have to give it at least a month maybe of using these two to see both, I guess, which one do I like better between the two. And if I like them both okay, and like enough that I would, you know, use either of them again, potentially just stocking up on this one if it's still as cheap as it is when I got it now. Because $60 for like a good running shoe is like, that's pretty good. It might sound like a lot, but I mean, if probably have to look for it. Adidas under 60. I mean, I've never actually had Adidas for running shoes. I've had Adidas for soccer stuff, but I've never done Adidas for running shoes. There were so when I was doing all that research, there was a list of, or there was like a group of maybe 5 shoes that I was gonna look at in total, after the Wave Rider, and I think there was an Adidas in the list. I think there was an Adidas, there was the Nike Pegasus, I remember that one. And then maybe like 2 others that I'm blanking on the name of. But when I saw this one in the price, it was just like, nothing is gonna probably be lower than that. was my guess. So I just went with that. I am curious what the hell this Jackrabbit thing is. So there is it says URL. What was it? Jackrabbit.com/. What is jackrabbit.com? This is just like, oh, this is just a store. Wait, it's Fleet Feet. Huh. So it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's the people that supplied this shoe were the Jackrabbit slash Fleet, whatever. Anyway. Cool. I do always end up, when I have new running shoes, what always ends up happening is, like, if the weather's kind of, like, not as good, or, like, oh, I think the trails will be a little muddy, I like, sometimes end up using the old ones, because I was like, oh, I don't want to... But then there's always a point where it's like, oh, okay, now it's dirty. and then you just, like, use it. It'll always be on, like, a trail run or something, where you think, like, oh, it's not that bad, and then you, like, somehow, like, step in a dirt, like a puddle, or like a part that didn't look that muddy, but like it slips and like now it has dirt on it, and you're like, oh, okay, you're officially past the line. But okay, I'm hoping this goes well, because my funds are not exactly high right now, so that was part of the reason I held off on looking into getting shoes, because I was like, if I get a new job, then I don't have to worry about the price as much. Even though I still probably would have done the same thing I did for this, but like, you know, you would feel a little more confident in going ahead and making the purchase. But yeah, okay. So the earbuds and then the shoes. I should probably put them back in their boxes so I don't have to trip over them if I want to stand up. Okay. You guys actually like new shoe smell though, right? It's not just me? There's something about it. There's something about new shoe smell. It like smells good, but then if you get too much, it like smells bad. If you go a little too far, then you go a little too far. Okay, done. Whew. I almost had like like an aftertaste, but an after smell there. Should I go ahead and actually play a game now? Play that Tetris? We do have a Tetris event going on. And we've been in the Tetris category the whole time, despite it being an hour and 15 minutes into the stream and not having actually played the game. Having not even opened the game. Let me go to the bathroom while the game opens. Figures itself out. You're gonna go for a walk with a friend? Wait, why are you angry though? Is that a good thing? Or is this like a friend that's not a real friend and you don't want to walk with them? Is that what it is? Weather tomorrow changing plans. Yeah, I mean, a walk is a good thing though. Well, sometimes I guess. I mean, if it's with a friend. I'm picturing that you had like fries from your Wendy's and you're like, I'll just eat them while we walk. Or whatever. Wendy's does fries, right? Or is Wendy's actually don't? I guess, I mean, it must do fries. I've never heard of anyone talking about Wendy's. And not in some sort of Wendy's nuts joke, just like actually. No one. And I. Anyway, how's the music? I'm here. Okay. Looks like we have to turn down this game audio a bit. At least for you guys. Just changing your routine. Yeah, okay, I get that. I get that. Dude, I'm level 84? Alright, let's see if we can get the legendary first run. Wow, Marth looks very... Something about the... Marth's face looks very, interesting. I don't know if it's the eyes, or the nose, or the hair, or the whole thing, I don't know. I feel like if you had different elements of one of those three things, it could still look okay, but something about all of them together looks very, interesting. I was gonna like attempt to do... Oh, I don't really love the symbols. Oh, okay. Well, we gotta fix that. Ooh. Poop. I want to make it a Tetris, but I get punished for that. Well, there's a world where I can get a T-spin out of it. Is that worth it? Probably not, but whatever. Alright, now we go here, here, here. Oh, my whole body jumped. My whole body jumped. Okay. That's because it was a missed input, obviously. I did not want to do that. If it's not obvious. Okay. I'm going so slow. Okay. What do I want to do here? like no one has died. You've been hanging out here for a while. I guess, both of those are probably not great, but I'll go like this. Alright, fine. I didn't want to do it because I wanted Tetris. You're driving by an esports arena bar? An esports bar. Sounds interesting. Huh. Okay. I want to get the double T, that's all. That's really all that was about. Okay, we're gonna get sent a garbage piece. That's fine. We send it back. Okay. We fight back. We keep it clear. Uh-oh. I'm like running out of space a little bit. Because I wanted this T-spin so bad. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Alright, try that again. Do this because the green breaks instead. Don't love that. Do this because this. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're still alive. Should not have used that. I thought it would be okay, but probably was not ideal. Alright, that's a little bit better. We're gonna accept this one. Yeah, that's fine. I think my problem here is going to be that I won't have enough badges, really, to get anything done here. I need to get a big kill, pretty much. Also just that I'm moving a little slow. Kinda have to do that. Do that to get more stall, plus this can go under and fix it, so that's pretty good. Double T. You love it. Alright, time to probably get send stuff. That did not go how we wanted. Ooh, almost misbuttoned that one. Okay. I think I just gotta do this. We need to clear stuff out. Okay. Not bad. That didn't feel that great. That didn't feel that great. I feel like people are maybe stacking stuff up. Not entirely sure. So it makes me a little concerned. Rather do that. Okay. The open. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Do this to try and open a little bit. Okay. Gotta use purple. We're gonna be in trouble here. Okay, do this so we get the double T. That's what I was trying to go for that whole time. Messed it up a couple times. Risky there. Okay. Not what I wanted. That looked risky, and it partially was for sure, but kind of seemed like it would clear itself out. Yeah, just do this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble. That's not what we're dead. That's too many mistakes. That's unfortunate. I like completely choked it. But 6th place for first run is not bad. I only had 3 KOs too, so not many badges to work with there. Yeah, too many mistakes at the end. I didn't have like a flat area to work with, which was the problem because it made it so I had to hold my my square for so long. My O piece, as some players might say. I would say that the music is decent. It's just middle of the pack music. The sound effect isn't annoying, it's also okay. The pieces themselves, like the little swords and stuff, don't really care for them. They're just kind of, they're alright. They're alright. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess tomorrow is supposed to rain a little bit. At least here. So maybe that's why you're going for a walk now instead of tomorrow. Again, I'm just not really paying attention to what's going on in relation to doing any special setups or whatever. I'm just kind of here. Oh, I think they're saying we wouldn't be getting any sleet snow action. I think they're telling us we're clear in that regard. That's not the one I wanted. But what do I know? Yeah, Do it like this. We can get another T, we get a little spin action. Doing this to hopefully get people to either die or just get them off of us, either way. Either of those options are acceptable. In the parking lot with your friend. For a second I thought you said wait, walking with your friend, and I'm like, I mean, I guess it's a fine place to walk, but it's not all that exciting a parking lot to walk in. It's like, oh wait, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. And just clear it. Whatever. Whatever, do it like this, then this. Very tempting to throw that square down there, but I did not. They're here. Alright, enjoy your walk. Okay. We have more action. Action is coming. We got a T-spin out of this. A double T, I should say. Clear it with that. That sets up another T. Alright, that sends some junk over there, I would think. Ooh, I almost did the wrong button there. That would have been pretty annoying. Another T. Looking okay. Okay, that was kind of a lot of people targeting me. A little spooky. Okay, I was like, I do sort of need this T coming up. This should get people off of me. That should get people off of me, I would think. That would be my guess. Not my guest, my guess. That's a song. Be my guess. Okay. I don't know how many badges this means I have, looking at the like image or whatever down there, but hoping it's some number that is good. I don't actually know the math of how that works. Okay. Seems like whenever I clear stuff, it is not clearing nearly as much as what is being sent to me. But here we're in like a not so great, we need to make space for square type stuff. But not really pass that up. That is not really the line we're looking for. We're just not getting the right pieces here. We're gonna die. It was just not the right order to really clear that out without some creative stuff. That round went a lot faster though. Sleep tomorrow. You're getting sushi tomorrow. Okay. I like how you have to guess emotes because you don't actually you can't actually have them pop up, so you just start guess typing them on your Xbox or whatever. I don't know if some of the T-spins I went for were like detrimental. I don't think it was really too much. It was just slow, still getting back to it. Super unnecessary. But whatever. Let's do this one. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing things, I guess. I'm just doing things. Just kind of pressing buttons right now. You know what? I bet that looked crazy at first. We're just gonna go to that side. Okay, what the hell? What did I do? What did I do? Why am I getting attacked for this? I didn't even do anything. I have to scratch. And I did scratch, in fact. Okay. I would have rather waited so that I could get the Tetris out of that straight block, but gotta wait here. Ah. Ooh. I'll do it this way. Play it safer. Yeah, that's fine. T-spin action. That was a terrible decision. I don't know why the hell I did that. That was just bad. A 3 gap? What are you, crazy? Psychotic. This is a lot of squares, huh? Again, I'm talking about you in the chat. Just not good ideas. I don't know what's inspiring me to make these terrible ideas from the past, but for some reason I am. For some reason I am. No, I should do it like this. Okay. That's fine. We're just clearing. Hey! I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Okay. That is a blunder, for sure. That was not by design. Okay, let's try that again. As soon as I do that, I get targeted. Okay. That's probably not good. Okay. I'll just do a one spin out of this. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Fuck me. I just ruined everything there, and I just did it again. Alright, well now I kinda deserve to die. Well, now they're gonna kill me. Yep. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even want to look. Gross. Disgusting. Look away for 20. Classic. Ugh. Woo. I did do a little bit of Unite yesterday. It didn't go that great. Alright, do we want to try the goofy shit? I don't even know if I set this up right. I think I did. Gotta go like this. Yeah. I did the thing. I guess technically I can do this. Yeah, apparently they're gonna send me a bunch of stuff. That seemed pretty good. That seemed not so bad. The wrong one. That was the wrong one. Okay. Yeah. I like that better. I like that better. Okay. Okay. Where's? We are pressing some buttons. Like barely keeping ahead of. Okay, now we're getting bullied. Now we're getting targeted. Time to clean up, I guess. Sure. I was thinking about, do I want to use this straight or not? I'm gonna hold. I'll hold it. Was that a Tetris? Did I mess that up? Did I not? Was I not able to count there? Might not have been able to count there. That would not surprise me if that was the case. Keeping it clean as opposed to waiting for the Tetris there. Orange is coming, so that's why I did the square like that. And we square. We can T-spin if it gives it to us. That works. I would say the purple, the way that I did it, is not the typically desired choice from what I've experienced. I know I'm kind of... It's probably a little more than necessary for the waiting for that T opportunity, but I did it, so oh well, I guess. I think that shimmied it over so it's 4, like, just typically better, I guess I would say, but has its own issues. I was just giving a glance upward to see what's coming up there. That was not the one that I thought you were. Okay. Officially switching. That really was not what I was looking for. Gotta do that to burn, I think. And now we have these squares. That was terrible order. Pieces, holy shit. It was like 4 different pieces I could get, and I somehow got none of them in 3 or 4 slots. I don't even want to look at it. That was smooth until then. I don't know what... I mean, that was a little something. Alright. This one for sure, Copium. I would say that what do you call it? The time has gone by pretty fast, but part of that is just because we took a lot of time early on watching that video and hanging out. So what that means is that it is already time for stretch break. Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way, it is already stretch break. Probably should not have done that. Probably should not have done the thing that I did there. I don't think I'm setting these up right, but if I did, that would be cool. Well, technically that works. Doesn't really work for these straight pieces that I keep having, though. This one, well, it doesn't do the full thing, I guess. But still, that was kind of neat, right? That was... Maybe? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, though. I'm making like a very cursed looking situation, but whatever. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with it. That's all that really matters. And look at that, we're back to clean. Clean. That's not the right order. That's not red. We're kind of just hanging out. I don't know, I just did it for whatever reason. Wasn't really any logic to why I did that. Kinda did it. Ooh, those are satisfying to place down like that. That was cool. Probably not the best route that I took, but that's okay. Situation's always weird. You know what? Yeah, I get a T out of it. Why not? After all, why not? Why not be greedy? Surely nothing can go wrong. Okay. Time to start to get a little scared, but not that scared. That is not the order we were looking for. It's okay. That is not the piece I wanted either. I think you gotta wait so you can put the square down first. We have time. People weren't attacking anymore. That's what I'm gonna go with at least. That wasn't the one I wanted, but that's okay. Okay, a couple people attacking. It kind of cooled off though. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Ooh, that almost went the wrong way. But it's okay. Okay, that's still okay. Do need to get rid of that stuff. This is a problem now. Okay, well now we're dead because it won't let me go over and we're gonna get set pieces. That's so stupid, man. Okay, well, whatever. That was really dumb. Because purple over, blue, orange, clear. Just like, alright, well, we got screwed, I guess. we'll give it another go after we go into stretch break. So let's go into stretch break. Funny, the first run was the best run. Alright. At most we would maybe do a short video. Like a deep look style video. It looks like there is one of those during stretch, so we can do that. It's about bugs, which is often the case, so Havens may freak out. But it's about the monarch butterfly. That's like, you know, the orange one that everyone likes. Anyway, yeah, I will be back.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Oh shit, I probably made things sound
Thank you
really
for
bad
your
there
call.
for
We appreciate
some
your
moments.
business and the opportunity
That's
to
on
assist
me.
you.
That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Alright. It's stretch time. This is deep look. The parasite is cramping the monarch butterfly's style. So it's probably going to be a little nasty. Just because parasites tend to have some weird shit going on. So beware.
It's a magical moment in the life of a monarch butterfly. And a vulnerable one.
Wait a second.
Its metamorphosis.
This is
complete.
probably quiet. So we go like this. And then we try
In
again.
the life of a monarch butterfly. And a vulnerable one.
Ugh.
Its metamorphosis complete, it breaks free from its chrysalis and
This
pumps
voice is
fluid from
different.
its abdomen into its spectacular new wings.
So pretty.
But for some, it's a struggle.
Uh-oh.
An old enemy, a parasite called Ophriocistus electroscura,
It's a hell of a
known as
name.
OE, is making it harder for monarchs to undergo this crucial transformation. The infection causes sticky sores on the abdomen, trapping the butterfly inside its own chrysalis. And by trying to help monarchs, we humans might be making it worse.
No.
Each summer,
When has
monarchs
that
make
ever
their
happened
homes
before?
in milkweed patches all over North America.
Ah, fucking milkweed.
When infected
Although it's supposed to be
females
good
lay
for
their
them,
eggs
but-
on the plant, they unknowingly drop microscopic OE spores onto the eggs and surrounding leaves.
Ah, shit.
A few days later,
Ooh, that
the
looks
next
nasty.
generation begins. The caterpillar goes to work, munching on the empty shell of its old egg.
He do me munchin'.
Then it's on to the milkweed. With each bite, the caterpillar downs more and more of these microscopic football-shaped spores.
Rip.
Inside the caterpillar's gut, the spores break open, releasing wormy-looking parasites that burrow out of the gut and into the caterpillar's flesh.
That's fucked up.
When
Okay.
the caterpillar transforms into a chrysalis, the parasite starts multiplying rapidly, stealing nutrients and taking up
Rude.
space where the monarch would normally grow skin and scales.
Rude.
When it's time to emerge, the weakened butterfly fights
Hail
to
Mental.
free itself from the sticky chrysalis, attracting predators and exhausting itself.
Aw.
Some never escape. Others do, but with wings that are all crumpled and deformed.
Oh, that sounds so
never fully
sad,
extended,
actually.
Or just bent and uneven, making it harder to fly.
Oh, man.
Researchers at
Whoa.
Emory University in Atlanta take samples of monarch scales to hunt for OE under the microscope. See all those tiny black specks wedged in between
Oh, yeah,
the monarch
yeah, yeah.
scales? Those are OE spores.
Dude, there's so many.
Fortunately, this one's
Oh,
infected.
shit.
But OE has been around for a long time.
Okay,
So
okay.
what's
Why is it a
making
big
such
problem?
a big problem now?
Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
Monarchs have lost much of their summertime milkweed habitat to agriculture and
True.
development. Every stage of their life cycle is connected to this family of unassuming plants.
True, true.
At the end of summer, the local milkweed dies off, and the monarchs head south for the winter. When the plant dies back, it takes the OE down with it. That's good.
Oh.
But in an effort to help monarchs, some of us plant tropical milkweed in our gardens with
Okay.
its showy yellow and red flowers.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Tropical milkweed sticks around a lot later into the year than native milkweeds.
Okay, is
That
that
means
good
more
or bad?
time for OE to build up on
Oh,
its
it's
leaves.
bad! Oh, no!
And because the tropical kind
Okay.
doesn't die back with the rest of the milkweed,
Mm.
some monarchs don't get the signal to start migrating.
Oh,
They
shit.
just hang out on the infested
Why do we always fuck
plants,
everything up, man?
missing their chance to hook up with all the other butterflies that spend their winters
always fuck it up.
partying down south. What's worse, they spread OE to healthy butterflies that pass through on their migration. So, if you want to help the monarchs, do them a solid.
Okay.
Cut back your tropical
No
milkweed in the
tropical
fall.
milkweed.
And the next time you
Just
plant
regular
milkweed,
milkweed.
make sure it's a native kind.
Okay, okay.
With all the problems that monarchs face, this is one small thing we can do.
One
to
small step for us. One
Hey,
giant.
deep peeps. Ever wished you were
Whoa,
invisible?
look at those
The
wings.
glasswing butterfly knows just how to do it. And why exactly is the very hungry caterpillar so dang hungry? Well, because it has to stock up on protein before its face falls off. You know how it is.
Wait, what?
Enjoy, and see you next time.
Before its face falls off? It's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. Hey, elemental. We do be stretching. Look away from the screen for 20 seconds. I can do that. Multitask. Okay. Hello. It's Friday. My balance is terrible today. What the hell? Oof. Ankle be cracking a little bit. And I don't mean the giant creature that takes down ships at sea. Though imagine if it turned into one real quick. So here's what I'm thinking. We keep Tetrising until we get that W. And then after that, switch to something else. In my mind, I'm thinking switch to Unite, but maybe people don't want that, I don't know. Though what I do realize is that I do have to eat this apple somehow. And that would involve me needing to use my hands. Well, I guess I could eat it with one hand, but still I have to play the game with multiple hands. Elemental, I imagine you missed me opening the mail? Like the IRL mail, not the real mail, not... But I can quickly show you what it is. Because I need something to do while I eat. So you can pog, I'll show you. But I will change the title. Move that part from the title. There you go, there you go. So smallest bit first. Earbuds. They're not special. They were very cheap. To replace the purple ones. The left ear of the purple ones didn't work anymore. Which was sad. They lasted maybe a year and a half. Somewhere in that range. So, I don't know if that's good length of time or not, but... And... shoes. Running shoes. Not like fancy shoes. Well, maybe to some people they're fancy. But they're not. I'm not a... Here's one. It is a shoe. I did not get this for its color. This was just the cheapest one in the color or the only one available. That was this one. The other one is this one. It has like glow in the dark on the bottom, which is interesting. I can't imagine that works that well, but who knows, maybe when it's actually nighttime or something. Again, didn't get it for the color, just because they fit the credentials, and they were the cheapest of the ones that fit the credentials. Were very much needed. If anything, I probably should have gotten them early, beginning of winter, but I was holding off. For a variety of reasons. So yeah. That was it. Just those three things. You get anything recently? That wasn't what I was gonna originally ask, but I couldn't remember. I like halfway through the sentence, I forgot what I was gonna say. So, yeah. Hopefully your week was okay. Trying to speed through the apple here. New thing. Actually, I have to pee because I didn't do that when I did the stretch break stuff. So I'm gonna pee while I finish this apple. Okay. Pause. Back. Gunners on. They need to be low. Turn this back down. Oh, I did not want to go there. Alright. We're refreshed. We're appled. We're stretched. We're standing. Feel like I have to sneeze. Told you. I could feel it coming. I feel it coming. Still feels like it's there, sneeze-wise. I feel like if you were one of these two blue/red-haired people, that hair would have to annoy the crap out of you, right? It gets constantly in your face. That was one thing I never understood about the emo folk, I guess is what how I would like finish that statement. Like, they would always have to be moving their hair around, man. Isn't that annoying? It has to be annoying. I should not have done that like that, but oh well. Where? Thank you. Ooh, smooth. That felt really nice to do. That felt really nice to do. I'm cruising. Oh, if I had a T there, that would have been sweet. The reason I'm doing this is I'm kind of hoping to change sides here, but... Well, or at least clear it out so then I can keep the side I was at, and that still sort of works that way, I guess. We gotta do it like this. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's stall it. I am being targeted. Alright, do that to clear out. Make people hopefully leave me alone. Although it doesn't really seem like it. How, man? I just cleared so much stuff. Oh, I almost messed that up. That input would have been scary. Pretty clean side switch, though. Relatively speaking. Go like this way. Okay. Okay, we can just not worry about that now. I was moving myself into that position in case we needed to. We got kind of good luck in terms of the, I guess, where the junk stuff spawns. I don't know if that's the right terminology necessarily, but I feel like you get the idea. Yeah, like that one's a little less, I guess, lucky. Oh, that's not what we wanted. We wanted to put the orange in the spot where we put the straight, but it is what it is, I guess. Still workable, just wasn't intended. That's all. Doesn't necessarily mean it's worse, but my eyes freaked out there for a second. Like, what the hell am I looking at? I don't know if it was the gunners or what, but something was really weird for my eyeballs there for a moment. Just gonna do that, I guess. Not the layout I want. I don't like it. I killed someone that had a lot of stuff. That means we have a chance. Means we actually have a chance this game. Now I'm getting attacked a bunch because of it, I guess. Yeah, I like that better. Excuse me? Jesus. Not what I was looking for there. Alright, fine. Okay. I almost messed that up pretty bad. Ooh, you like this tea? That was juicy. Ooh. That was almost bad. Okay, that was not worth it. Now I gotta fix things here. That was not worth it. Alright, we are alive though. T-spin? That's pretty good. Well, I kind of have to rub my nose. Yeah, see, this is bad. You're covered there. Okay, blue is what we needed. That is not how we wanted that to spawn, though, unfortunately. That's... Come on, man. That's not what I put down, you motherfucker. Okay. There it is. That first game after stretch? Right? Am I wrong? Somebody? I think so. Right? Killed the fourth, third, and second person. Nice. Ugh. Yeah, that was first run after stretch break. What did I tell you? First run after stretch break was all I needed. Nice. Maybe we'll do some other rounds on Sunday. That's kind of what we usually do when there's an event. Play for like an hour to an hour and a half. Even if we do get a win early. So maybe we'll do that for the beginning of Sunday-ish as well. At least potentially that's something we could do. So, Unite and Mario. If we do Mario, I don't know if I want to do Luigi World or more challenges. Not sure. Both are pretty good options. It's the same but different. The first and last episode. 1,200 episodes. Feel strong, man. Feel strong, man. I could flip a coin, I suppose, between Mario and Unite. That is something I could do. Okay. Vicious. 2 out of 3, but which one do you want to be which? Which one's Mario, which one is Unite? What the heck? I accidentally pressed something on my mouse and it did a whole weird thing. Mario is heads. Alright, so 2 out of 3. Mario. Mario. Alright. You got it. Look away from your screen for 20 seconds. Okay. There we go. I was waiting for it to get the sound while I was doing my look away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta change category. Luigi U 100% and more. There we go. Okay. So, it was either water level or ice world, I believe. Yeah. It was either water world or ice world. Well, firepower is usually good in the water, which I know doesn't sound like it makes sense, but actually tends to be true. Right. There's not a lot of time. Aha, okay. I was wondering if those were, hidden things. Yeah. Oh, you probably gotta go down there. Okay, let's go get that power up over here. Okay. Not the best gameplay to start here, but it's alright. Shit. Okay, we need one more. Nothing. Okay, that is annoying. How is that not landing on this fucking thing? Now this is only gonna give me a mushroom. It doesn't even give me that! There we go. I have 30 seconds, huh? Alright, that was my bad. Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay, well. We still know where the first two are. We don't know where the third one is yet, though. Pretty annoying level, I would say. The amount of... The water shit plus the throwers is definitely obnoxious. Please just jump, Luigi. Okay. I wish he wasn't so slippery. That makes my life easier for sure. Please. Oh my god, stupid ass. Fucking slidey ass Luigi, dude. So where's the last big coin though? There wasn't that much room left for the end of the level. Like, that stuff's over there. God. Fucking floating ass Luigi. No coin thing there. Hate you? Okay. Somehow it's already 15 seconds left. I'm just gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter. I just... Where the fuck is the coin, dude? Probably under one of those waterfalls at the end. Something like that. I don't know why that section takes me so long to do. I just need to do what I did to start and not go back down afterwards. Okay, clean. Go, 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 go. Okay, I don't see it here. I don't really see it anywhere here. Alright, well, let's just get this so I don't have to re-get them, but... I'm pretty sure I looked in all of the huts. So maybe in one of the bricks there's like a POW block that shoots out, or a P-switch or something? Because otherwise I don't really know. Huck it. But hug it. Glad that the fucking water shit just disappears for no reason. Alright, so there's coins here. So nothing there. Now what if I butt slam these guys? Aha. I knew there'd be some shit like that. I got plenty of time. Not particularly worried about it. Hit all the brick blocks. Find the coin. Good thing is it's not like there was a giant level and there's much else to look for there. Not much else really. So that part's good. Urchin reach. Oh, see, this would have been a nice one to have firepower for. Ooh, okay. Did not expect that to be there. I was expecting a power-up or something. Just a coin? Even a power-up? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Coin down there. That doesn't seem so bad. Gotta be able to mash a little bit. Firepower is what we need. You got them all. Pull the spikes. Clean! Get out the mops. Nice. 33 seconds, 66 coins. 9 times 3 is 27. Oh, okay, thanks, Toad. Dopa down. I did get the win in Tetris, by the way, just to be clear. Before we moved on. And we would have done Unite, but we didn't roll, we flipped the coin. 2 out of 3, and got heads twice, which was Mario. What the hell? I just have to imagine that we've already missed a gold coin of some measure in like an invisible wall. Okay, I got confused. Oh, there's one. Didn't really feel that fair. So yeah, missed the first coin like I sort of assumed that might be the case. How the hell do I get there? I have to be big to get there. I cannot do that currently. Yeah, that didn't seem like that timing lined up well at all. I have to be able to butt slam there? There's no way that timing's right. What? Unless that one's slower and I wasn't really looking at that one, to be fair. Kind of looking for like an invisible coin or something. Holding left, so it's not on the left side. We're looking for the coin, that's what I'm doing. Might be where the Hammer Bros are? Oh, look there. Feel like it should have let me jump in time, but okay. The downtime between a death and re-entering is really slow right now. It feels slower than it was before. I'm sure that it's not, but it feels really fucking slow when you die right away. That's for sure. Alright, so there's nothing on this wall. Nothing on this wall either? Really? Okay. Check the right wall. There was, and I was holding right, but the game still didn't let me go in, which is a little surprising. Here we go. Okay. Easy. Okay. I went a smidge too early there. That timing is like perfectly terrible for you. You have to jump when he's throwing the fireball. I don't really like the spike is coming. You have to jump. Maybe if you wait long enough, it gets out of sync, but the timer is short, so you can't really just wait forever there. Alright, so that part, good. Saved a little bit of time. I even butt slammed to try and get around that, so I don't really care about dying. It seems like we have to have the power up, so. Unless, okay, maybe not actually. You might not need to. You probably need to. Okay. Luigi sucks to use? Kind of. But I'm also doing bad stuff too, so I would not pull that on the game. See, that's annoying that it didn't count me jumping in there. Lost some time. How do you not give me that wall jump in time? I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Holding left. I mean, it seems like you have to butt slam to get in there. I don't really see how it's any other way. And you can't go back down. So, yeah, I guess I'll just try to beat it with this. With these two, so I don't have to use time to get them next time, I guess. Not ideal. But I literally couldn't do anything. Maybe it's just still better worth our time to just die and get the best run. Like, get it all in one run. Not a fan of the water. But this guy is easy. So, you know, that's good at least. And also the good thing here is if I can get to the power-up without getting hit, it should give me, you know, Fire Flower, Ice Flower, which should let me be able to take one hit between that and the spike thing. So, yeah. Increases our chances of being able to get the, whatchamacallit, the third star coin. This thing is vibrating like crazy. Here we go. Alright, bring me up. What? It doesn't give me one. Okay, that stinks, actually. Again, good news is I don't actually need to spend time going for the other stuff, so I don't like the timing. Okay. Okay. Good. We don't even really get to see what he wants to do with this water. Okay. Try to do the fireball stuff. Never worth doing, really. I mean, it's worth doing it against Bowser, I guess. But not against Boom Boom. I want you in my room. I don't have to do the whole song. I do it every time. You know the deal. And so do I. There's no commitment what I'm thinking of. So this should have a secret exit that we will have to find. Okay, well that's a rude start already. I imagine there's maybe a coin down in one of these, but okay. Luigi, you want to like get in the pipe? Alright, so we went in the first pipe. There might be multi-entrances. It looks like that is possibly the case here. One of those evil fish, huh? Okay, alright, I can see why that is fucking annoying. Okay, that's not even close to how I Okay, that is pretty clutch to get the power up. Okay. Get up there. Okay, okay, we got 2 out of 3. Actually kind of clutched that, huh? We have to go back in anyway, so... So between the first one and the one I got, one more. Okay. It's probably in the water somewhere, right? You gotta think it's in the water there somewhere, that third coin. Although we also still have to find a secret exit somehow. I don't know if maybe with Fire Flower you can kill all the purple guys and then like the camera will scroll down and who knows. Well, that's not the start you want. Okay, well, that's terrible. I have to look away again. Okay. Second pipe. Alright, nothing changed. Okay, we need this Fire Flower. There it is. Still don't know where the... I almost want to look for the... Oh, I fucking knew it'd be in the water. Let's go. Secret exit plus getting the last coin. That's about as much you could wish for. Have to go in twice anyway. Get the coin. Keep your power up. Get the secret exit. Good looking. Good cooking and good looking. Look at that. Nice. And we're not gonna do that yet. We do that maybe at the end. We'll go here next. But I have to pee. I know, I just did that, but... back. Look, I'm a thirsty man. Honking all the time. Gotta have water. Just how it is. Great geysers. Ooh. Oh. No, my penguin! Wait, can I do the exit? I cannot. Well, that's not fair. Okay. Well, now it's like impossible to do this level. My penguin, man. My fucking penguin. I got to use it for like 2 seconds. Give me penguin. Boo. That's crazy. I fucking hate these water platforms. Water platforms plus the fish? You're gonna fish me too? You're gonna fucking fish me? Like, they always jump in your spot. It's fucked up. Run for your life. What's this? Gotta imagine there was a coin up there. Gotta imagine we skipped a coin there. Alright, we did not somehow. You could get that out of my way. Every fucking time with these motherfuckers. How the hell? I need a shell for that. Can I borrow you? No. I need that guy back. I don't have 24 seconds anymore. Okay, hold on. No, you stupid bitch. Turn her around, motherfucker. I'm pretty sure a shell is the best way to get that. Unless you have firepower, obviously. But just regular ass Luigi, you gotta... Okay, just don't jump. I pressed it and it just did not do it at all. Very cool. It's very cool. Okay. Honestly, a bit surprised that the coin thing somehow did not lead me astray until that happened. It was just unfortunate that they like, you need a shell to do it, but then they like wouldn't give you a shell anywhere near the spot. Like there was the green Koopa, but he instantly walked off. What you supposed to do about that? Okay. Alright, that's rude. And I don't need the coins. I'm mostly doing the P-switch thing here just because it literally just gives you the time window that you want. Now that was sick. Penguin me? My penguin. Okay, I need to hold on to this guy. You are such an asshole. That fucking fish. I can't get it now, right? I need a Koopa show up over here or something. Might as well just finish the level. That sucked. I don't know if I could have, if you could penguin into those somehow. Like, I don't actually know if a penguin has some sort of attack that would just let me slide into them there. I doubt it. But I would have been able to, I would have been willing to take the free invincibility hit to get the coin. I was carrying the shell and everything though, and they just took it from me. Well, the good news is I don't have to wait for those fucking things now, which is a benefit of finishing the level. Yeah, so don't have, use the invincibility, take the hit, get the coin, get out of here. Seems like if you have double digit, or matching digits, 55 this time, the other time it was 33, then he gives you an extra life and the music plays. Oh, not always an extra life, okay. Time's just a random thing. Thanks, Toad. I'm gonna go this way first. Technically out of order, but I'm hoping if I beat this, then it opens the path upwards to that level too, so I don't have to like go all the way around on the overworld. Alright, check the area. Nothing. Maybe at that signpost. But we're looking for the coins again. Oh, to this guy. Yeah, gee. That's obnoxious. Definitely obnoxious that there's a second one as well. Is that guy gonna fall down here? I didn't know he was gonna do that. Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. Okay. I'm hoping one of these has a power up, but I think I don't know if I can wait for that anymore. It does, and it's gonna go right through the dragon thing. Awesome, awesome. Now I have 20 seconds left. I imagine I need to go left for the coin. Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna see what's over here. Hopefully it's the third coin. It is! I do have to be a little quick with it. 10 seconds left. Clean! First try. Made it! Made it. Alright, clear the top and Iggy, please. You don't do that? That is annoying for me. Alright, fine, I'll take you. I don't know if it's necessarily good for this level, but maybe. I'm gonna guess no, but considering it's a sprint level or something. Kinda looking, oh, how am I gonna do that? Okay, well. There goes Yoshi. Don't really see how I'm supposed to, yeah, I see the nabbit, whatever. I don't see how I'm supposed to get that piranha plant without taking a hit or having firepower. Which doesn't really make sense because obviously I'm only gonna have a mushroom, so seems a little odd. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Okay, penguin ability is not what I would have expected. Actually. Oh, I didn't realize that gives me ice power. Okay. Also didn't realize that if I did that, the shell would bounce back. And those are just coins, so that wasn't even worth it. Very cool. Reason I wanted to check under it was in case there was a vine. There isn't. So all of that was a waste of time. And a waste of my life. Lost my life for that one. Man, that's gonna go away now. Nope, saved. But if I get all of these, then it's okay. Redeemed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was not the plan. I was trying to ride up the water, so I'm used to the other ones that last longer. Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna die. I can't die. There we go. I need the power up so I can get the first coin. Second coin won't be hard if I have penguin ability. Just freeze, kill the piranha plant, and then get the coin after. I think it won't be that hard. Here's hoping. Okay. He didn't jump. He didn't feel like jumping. Which is... feels like that part you should not be dying at, but, that's what happened. Impatient. I'm just being impatient. So there is only 100 seconds. Most annoying level by far so far. By a lot, actually. Annoying. It's like, pushes you up when it doesn't want to, goes away when you don't want it to. Just always the opposite of what you want. Some go away faster than others. Okay. Here we go, we're back to penguin. Okay, that's one. Okay. Oh man, that was close. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. The water actually on my side that time, keeping me alive. Made it. I guess I do Nabbit first, then do the boss. Nabbit, boss, special level, and then we're done with this world. I think. Ooh, I wonder if I'm faster when I'm on the water. Okay. Just stay under the fish. That is unfortunate. Why you won't? He's gonna just get to the end of the level. Okay. That's annoying because now I don't have the power up. This is not a great level for getting Nabbit. He's got a lot of extra platforms and stuff. Like, just nothing's lining up, really. You do be taking the top half. Got him. I almost went to stop for the power-up. Alright, boss time. Boss time. Larry. Now it's Larry. Larry's trigger. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a good start as far as power-up goes. Oh, hello. I feel like... Oh. Okay. I have a feeling that I need that slow thing to come along and, well, I guess we'll find out here. Can you guys hit the fucking blocks to kill them, please? Okay, that one did. What are you gonna do about it, nerds? So that was the second coin, okay. Those enemies are annoying. Oh shit! Okay, well that probably means the platforms are gone for the big coin. And they are. Indeed they are. It's unfortunate. It's just one missed jump and then you can't recover, really. Uh-oh. Yeah. If it was Mario, I could have maybe got it, but I knew even if I ran to it, he would slide too much, and it would have just been pointless. Plus, we know where the third coin is, so not really that sad about waiting for a new opportunity there. Now this part, if we got through without getting hit, would be nice, but it is definitely harder. Ah, they want me to hit the P switch. Okay. We should be good. Alright, now we gotta just move. Not even gonna go for the power. That is... We're just gonna let ourselves die. We need to get the coin. It's gonna be so much faster just getting it than doing the boss twice. It doesn't make sense to do the boss twice. And now that I know the P switch is there, I don't have to try to bait the shooters. thing I'm most surprised by is where that random I'm surprised that this is an ice thing. Oh, okay, that works. Not the path I took before, but alright. See? There we go. No problem. Do 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 do. Let's go. Alright, Larry. What do you got? Is Larry the bouncy ball guy? No. Oh, he's this guy. Hey, get over here, Larry. A little awkward, but it's okay. Clean. Didn't even get touched. 125 left too. It's a decent amount of time. Okay, so secret level. Boom. This level was definitely cleaner than Desert World, by the way. So far, I guess technically we have the secret level left, but in all things considered, this has been a lot faster. Dave? Cutscene? No. Unless I'm missing a different, like, additional secret exit, but... Go, Luigi.
Here we go.
Beanstalk Jungle. Ooh, Yoshi. Don't appreciate that. Unsurprisingly, I need that to get the star coin. But unfortunately, I also got hurt a bunch. The leaf came out a little bit later than I was hoping. Also, I'm pretty sure that pipe is somewhere for secret stuff. Extra stuff would be my guess.
Here we go.
But okay. We do need to kill the... Lakitu. That's unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate. I didn't get that. Pretty sure Yoshi can't eat that big one. Okay, so this leaf takes a little bit to come out. I don't know what to make of that. Because I definitely didn't get a coin. Oh, that's a shortcut to the end of the level? That's unexpected. So I guess I didn't need to do this exit this way? It was actually not a good thing, because it means I have to do it again to get the coins, but... so welcome back. How was the walk? I did get a win in Tetris. I had to stretch break Apple beforehand, but then first one back after stretch break Apple, I got the Tetris win. Then we were voting between Unite and Mario. Vicious chose heads, and we flipped coin 2 out of 3 times. It was head 2 in a row, so we've done the Water World. I finished all of the Water World, and then we just started this one, which is the secret level. Okay. Very cool. Food shopping as well. So you got done your stuff in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, well that was a little awkward. Okay, what the hell? So I'm gonna take it that the secret is over here. Oh, wait, how do I get a... There's a secret pipe? There must be a secret pipe that gets over there. That's okay. We got all the coins, that's all that matters.
Made it.
R.I.P. Yoshi. So it's not like other games where Yoshi will stay with you into the next level anyway, so... Boom! Everything acquired. Water world complete. So... that means the next place we would go is Ice World. The Frosted Glacier Kid. The Frosted Glacier Kid. But I think we're not going to begin Frosted Glacier. I think instead we will either do challenges or Unite. I'm guessing people would rather challenges. But since it's only half an hour left, I figure maybe tackle a challenge or two instead of getting halfway through the next world. No. Wait, what? What? I expect you to stream for the time I was away. Well, I have bad news for you in that sense, which is that I have to wake up early tomorrow because I need to exercise early tomorrow because I have a family thing I have to do. So, if that wasn't the case, then maybe I could, like, you know, push it to 9:30, make up for some of that time. But instead, I cannot. Angie? I mean, Vicious, you're not even here for the full streams most... Oh. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do again. Oh, okay. No cannonballs, no coins, no enemies. Right, my bad. It is a little weird going back to Mario, having just done a bunch of Luigi. I have to dodge the coins, huh? A little tricky. I also have to dodge the cannons. Cannonballs. Okay, so I didn't need to go there. Ah, shit. I imagine I needed to not do that. I imagine I should not have hit the red coin thing. Because that counts as any coin. I thought I was Luigi. If I was Luigi, I could have floated and spun over that. So that's why that looked really dumb. I'm still doing it. It's gonna take me a while to stop doing that. I'm acting, trying to do Luigi moves, but I'm not Luigi. Okay. Don't hit the red coin thing this time, and don't butt slam, because that also might give you coins. That was kind of close. Gotta wait for that guy. Bro, come on. I ran. How did that not give me the jump? Unless I can go below that stuff, but I don't think so. The annoying thing is that you can't... It's auto-scroll, so you can't even, like... Oh, I messed up, but I know how to get back there quick. Let me just do that. It's like, no. Every time you gotta go slow. Which is certainly annoying. Now, does this area have ground? Can I just stay on the ground? Oh, but there's coins there. This section is so stupid. You need running speed to get there, but by the way, your toes are size 13, bigger than Shaq. Actually, I don't know what size shoes Shaq has there. Is Shaq's size like 15 or something? 17? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I can't really go beyond normal 9 p.m. time. And if anything, if I get a job, you're gonna have to get used to shorter streams anyway. Well, if I get a job that's normal. Oh my god, why do I have to fucking stupid ass game? Which I don't want either, but I do need to eat and pay for things, so unfortunately that process is still something I'm working on. Getting pretty low. So, well, unless I like, if I needed to, I could survive very easily, but, you know, would have to sell stock and stuff. And not in like a, oh, I spent it all on Tesla, like, you know, more normal things. Okay. Are you serious? It shoots it at the height where if I'm standing there? I didn't realize that would happen. Streaming could be my job. Well, clearly that hasn't worked out, so... Okay. Dude, it's always on the fucking run. This is a pain in the ass. A pain in the ass level. It's really the auto scroll that's the killer. Because you're like, okay, let's move on to the next part, and you just have to sit there. That is the real killer of this miserable. The miserableness comes from having to wait. I'm like really not that close to that coin. That's the crazy part. But you need a little bit of running to get there. To like have the enough speed, I think. I mean, I could maybe I wait up top even longer and do a little like do-si-do double jump thing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like wait for it to scroll far enough that I can jump and then jump again. Very cool. Don't you guys like seeing the beginning of this level 1,000 times? Don't you? Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Want to? Want to? Don't you want to? Something, 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 something. Want to? Want to? It's one of your favorite pastimes, actually. Okay. This time for sure. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? You have to make that jump. But you have to dodge the coins, because that actually doesn't really make sense to me. If you go under the cannon, then you have to like squeak under the coins? That seems not very good. That was kind of close. The fake out. I have to look away for 20 seconds anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm doing a different song from the song that's in the game, by the way. Similar start, but then it deviates. Derivative deviation. I'm trying to think what game that's from. Is that Altered Beast? It might be. I'm not sure what I need to do, because I need to bait the mecha guy to the left so I have some time. But then I somehow need... I just have to keep using the running momentum and do both jumps at once. Okay. Now what the fuck happens here? Ah, shit. How the fuck do you want me to get over there? Like, what? That actually... What? Huh? That one makes way less sense. Like, even if you have running momentum, it's not like you can just jump on the screwdriver and... What? I'm trying to think about it. If you screwdriver... I mean, you can't really screwdriver all the way over to the right, because then the cannon will just shoot you. But you sort of need to, still. My god, it's so dumb! It's fucking... It's the time that I have to waste every time is what's getting me. It's not the level itself. I would love to do the level if it would just let me fucking walk over there and do it, dude. Just let me fucking go to the part that actually matters. Stop making me waste a minute and a half of my life every time to get there. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Restart. Just let me fucking get to the parts that matter. It's not, it's just such a waste. I hate wasting my time, which is all I do. So therefore hate myself. Ah, wait a second. I see an issue. I think I see an issue with that strategy. Climb that shit, Mario. Alright, this one we have to double jump it, so we gotta wait. Like that. But this one, you can't really double jump this. Like, even if you're up there. I actually almost had it. I think that is what I have to do. He just shot, which is the thing I said where, how the fuck, it didn't really give it gives an inclination of when it's gonna shoot if you're not literally standing on top of it. But if you're literally standing on top of it, then it does. I mean, I figured it would soon, but again, if it didn't for another half a second, I'd make the jump, so. A weaker person would throw their controller. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Besides, who the fuck trying to be paying for Joy-Cons? They already break enough on their own. So I actually have, these are the same ones that I got initially, but it's also because I mostly only use the Joy-Cons for not their analog sticks, their digital buttons. I knew it. Because I don't want the because I don't want the joysticks on the Joy-Cons to go bad. I never use them unless it's for a game that absolutely needs them, like Mario Odyssey, which technically doesn't need it, but like it's the intended way to play. So with the motion controls, you throw the hat all funky ways and whatnot. Is this still your favorite pastime? I'll watch the beginning of this level and have ourselves waste about 45 seconds of our life every time. That time is like, you saw me facing left. I'm holding left so hard. Craziness. do be crouching. Okay. Smoking. No way, you motherfucker! So stupid. But you did see my strategy, my idea did work. So that's good, I guess. If that counts for something. Which it probably don't. Mario? 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 Okay. It's like not even normal jumps. You like have to spin, and I am doing it, but it's still this fucking sucks. It's just not. It's just a very unfun. This one I will not say. Oh, that was fun at the end. That's how I would put it. This type of level could be fun. There has been other ones where like, oh, don't touch the coin or an enemy, and it's been like, okay. But some of these jumps are just like kind of silly. It really, actually what it comes down to is really just that it's auto-scroll. If it wasn't auto-scroll, this would actually be fine. That's actually all that it matters. I knew it, because I didn't do the second jump right away. They're not going to give me the momentum. You gotta have perfect momentum. Perfect full running momentum still. Can't be letting us have any second chances here on the challenges. On the 3-star challenges. Not even 4-star yet. I don't even know if it goes up to 5. Little did you know, this is actually all stalling so that I just have to do one challenge and then end the stream. This is all a bait. This is all a bit. Didn't you know? It's all a bit. It's all on purpose. You know, revealing behind the curtain a little bit. This is just Twitch acting. So 853, I gotta waste a couple more tries here. Maybe get one that's a little bit deep. And die, then be like, oh, now I know how to do it fully. Making 762 super potions. A lot of super potions. I imagine that's in Pokemon Go. Oh. Dude, all the Pokemon stuff today, so sad. Oh, RuneScape. That makes sense. Oh, super attack potions. Okay, that does seem more RuneScape-esque. That does seem more RuneScape-esque. My eyes skipped over the attack part. Alright, now what the fuck are you doing? That's it. That was the end the whole time. On the grind, bro. Oh, 854. There's like not enough time to do another challenge. Oop, I hit the capture taken button. Oh, there's like not enough time to do the next challenge. You know what, guys? We're probably just gonna have to end early, I guess. That's kind of an interesting one. But when the water goes down, this is probably a lot harder than it sounds. In my mind, I was like, that doesn't seem that bad. Okay. That actually seems... Wait, can I spin jump on his shell? If that's what I can do, then I can see it being more doable. Otherwise, I actually don't see how it's possible. Okay, I tried to spin jump. I guess I don't know how to do that. I pressed the L button. I guess it's not the L button. Ah. Okay, you cannot spin jump on him. Does the water come up quicker than I think and I can do like a wall jump? Oh, okay. Oh. I needed to hold A to bounce off of him and get to the end. This seems doable. That's not good timing. Okay, so I need to stay to the right, jump from the right, maybe wall jump off, then bounce towards the left. Okay, that was a little embarrassing. I was going too quick. Okay. Did not... alright. Couldn't actually see the corner of my screen because of the laptop. Just sort of thought I was okay. Okay, the timing of him falling through the water sort of fucked with me there. Was not really ready for that, but I also think I shouldn't do that. I should stay on the right side so that I have time to do the wall jump. Okay, there we go. We'll take that. Okay. Awesome. Now, compare that to what I just did, and how much quicker this was. It's almost like when you can do multiple tries quickly, you can finish the challenge easier. And look at that, still before 9 o'clock. You didn't think I could do it. You didn't think I could do it. I have to reach the goal in mini form. I'm assuming that means I need to do like wall jumps and stuff. Okay. Doubters? Any doubters? But look at, what a surprise, chat. Do you see what's happening here? Do you see what's going on? Is in fact an auto scroller. And I gotta go up without climbing. You could tell that meant that a... oh. Oh. Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. And you know what is more unfortunate? That we have to wait fucking 30 seconds to get back to that. 45 probably. Because the game decided that, well actually, You're not allowed to know that spot is a trap. That would be too kind. Oh, hello. You like that recovery, though? That was pretty sweet. Now it's gonna be Koopa time. Okay. It's really dumb that he like hit his head on nothing there, so I had to wait. That was really cool. Really cool. Very cool, very cool. I know, ... exactly. Do be spinning. Okay, much better. 608 potions left. Can't believe I did that. The timing on that was just perfectly the worst. Because I went a little too early, then you don't have, you gotta go again, or else you're not gonna make it because the platform under you is gonna be gone. Just kind of great, kind of great. I was trying to see if the game was gonna let me walk on that edge like it had other times. Like when I did this level is normal Mario, you can like walk on those edges after you climb them. Is what I was trying to figure out. Apparently not, though. Augers, as the British would say. Yeah, true. Again, it's just... I feel like I should have time there. No! You know what? You know what? Just for all that? Oh. Just for all that? Screw that guy. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Screw this guy. You too. How dare you? Okay. The humanity, no. Hello, Koopa. You're really fucking grinding my gears, you bitch. Why can I not make that fucking platform jump, dude? Why is it being so problematic? I don't understand. Fuck you. The second one wasn't as fuck you. Look, he's still alive. His thing was shaking. It was for the purpose of just getting me up there quicker. That's all. Hey. Surely this time. Surely this time, right? Like, how is that not making the jump? That's literally how you're fucking designing the level. Like, it's just so stupid. Man. And yet, this motherfucker can run up that line, but when I try to do it on the other walls, it's like, nope. How would we ever let you do that? I disagree. It's literally auto-scrollers, dude. No one wants to play a stupid fucking auto-scroller. Just let me play through the level. Although this one actually kind of matters a little bit. Like, it messes... Like, it's got certain pacing with the fireballs for a specific reason with the auto-scroll. So, like, okay, at least that's something. The cannons were, like, not really even important to be on a auto-scroll type timer. At all, really. See, that time it made it. You know what? I can wait. It's not even hard. Boom. Okay. Okay. Not bad. We talked. We went over IRL Mail. Watched that Yu-Gi-Oh video. Ate dinner. Not in that order. Tetris. Finished Waterworld. And then some sniff some shoes, yes. And then did some challenges in to follow up some special challenges. Hopefully it's gonna be a while before they give another fucking auto scroller, man. I can't stand that shit. It's just so annoying. Turn this up to where it should be so you can actually hear the music. It's a good ending song type, you know? Route 209. Route 209 from Platinum. In honor of Pokemon, because Ash's last episode was this morning / overnight / Japan, whatever. Yeah. Sunday. Listen. Sunday might be a little similar to today. Just because of the Tetris event. At least try to get another win in there. And then either Mario, Unite, or if we don't want to do that, maybe I can find something in between. But honestly, probably not, because family thing tomorrow, and then I'm title? Question mark? Question mark? Like, if I want to do title, it's fucking, there's no fucking time left. So, I don't know. How apt since you're on Platinum playthrough? True. I would ask about that, but the stream is ending. So if it was while I was eating or something, then we could have talked about it, but I don't think that's happening now. And now we have a not really ending sounding song, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna hem and haw with extra stuff like sometimes. We'll just end there. Actually, you know what? One last sniff for the road. That's the stuff right there. Kids huffing. Kids a huffa. That was just me actually doing the noise. I didn't have the shoe that time, but whatever. Anyway.